Good morning everybody, and today we have another bow from Sarmat Archery in the review, and this time it's a new bow from them and it's called the Mamai. It looks a bit like a Tatar style bow, I guess. I got 3 of them in different poundages to see what they do, because, you know, just to see. So this is a 29 pound, then I got a 35 pound and a, of course you get always a sleeve with it, that's why I left it now in, that you see that you get a sleeve, a bow, a string and a rubber band, and this one is 40 pounds. Then I have again the thing on the website is written the max draw is 30 pounds, but here the descriptions are: with the 29 pound we have 29-inch max draw, with the 35 pound we have 29-inch max draw, and with the 40 pound we have 28-inch max draw. So we might either update the website, or I simply think that this bows to 30 inches. But we see what the 40 pounder will do, but quite pretty. So again, it's bamboo ash, bamboo laminated. The bow is 59 inches, the string is 57 inches. You can have this bow from 20 to 45 pounds, and they said the max draw is 30, supposedly. And what else do we have? The price of this nice bow is 85 US dollars, and look at these nice curves. So, and here we have the handle, normal wrapped as we know it, and then these 2 flaps which you can use as arrow rest, or you simply use it here as an arrow protection, which is quite neat. And I think on both sides you need to order. Usually there's only on one side, and on both sides you need to order or something. I don't know. Now we have an experiment going on, because I'm a gadgety guy. See if it works. Alongside the belly. If it works, I will only use this in the future. Whoops. Yep. It's still measuring. Bump, and exactly to the knock. I have 57.2. Only to make sure. This time we cross-check. 57.2 from knock to knock. 58. Not sure if I will use it, but we see. We have an arrow pass off with these leather thingies on. Then it's quite wide, it's 31. And if you put these leather thingies away and shoot from the wood, it's 26. How is stringing? So I like, look at what they do with these bamboo bows. So awesome. Really like that. I really like that Sarmat is always inventing something again. So stringing, even for the 40 pounder, easy. Yeah, kind of Tatarish. We have a small string pad there. Of course not a stiff sear, so we see where we get. Now let's string the other two too. The other two too. You know, still early in the morning. This is the lowest poundage, I guess. I wish I would have a 20 pound, but I don't have. This is 29, 40 and 33, I think. Yep, 33. So simply to compare them, how they feel, how they start stacking or something, when you get a higher poundage or lower poundage. Yes, talk. So stringing of these bows is very easy, and as usual these bamboo bows are even this is the lowest poundage, stiff like a brick. So says it does 29, we see, and no arrow weight recommendation, so we see what we get there. If it's 29, I will shoot with the range arrows. 380, and the strongest one, only to see, you know, because we can compare. Oops, 380 should be a little more, 425. So I give it an average of 400, and I think we're happy, right? Yeah, 29 pounds. Looking really good. Handle is a little more wide than it's deep, but can have its purpose, we will see. for me, it could be a little deeper here, so a bit more doubled up here, but it's fine. 28, 29, 30. So with this one, we reach 30. Let's see. This is a 30-inch arrow, way too heavy. Only for the length, works. 33 pounds. Or 35 pounds. 35. Let's see what this one does. Oh yeah, here you start feeling it. But still, would do 30-ish, but it gets a little sticky at the end. And the 40 pounder is supposed to have only 28. Let's see. Or still 30. Whoa. Yeah. Until here it's nice, and then you feel that you work against the wood. So, but I would give it at least 29. So most probably safe is 28. But you know, it's a bamboo bow, and it will get string follow a little, and then you draw it a little more. So I would not have a problem. Let's shoot them. Let's quickly see if how they look, or let's say in lined up here. Yeah, look. There's nothing. Maybe little brace height differences, but the rest is just fine. The weakest one has a little more flex in the hand. Not even. No, they are pretty much the same. The 29 pound, and I shoot outside of this leather flap. But you can use it and rest. You know what? We put it on it like this. Then you don't scratch your thumb, which is, look, when you put it down, then you can use this as an arrow rest, and you don't scratch your thumb directly, which is quite a neat thing. So 20, these arrows are the range arrows, 300 grain, 29 inches. Kicks a little, but it's nice. Didn't check the brace head now. Rattles a bit, but let's give it a few shots. Nice, so nothing to complain. The 35 pound with the same arrows. Oh, yeah, feels nice. Let's shoot one time outside of this leather flap. That should be more silent. Yes, nice. Works too. So whatever you want to do with this leather flap thingy, it's nice. 35 pounds, really nice. 40. And we still do 29 inches because, oh yeah, but this one gets stiff at the end. Oh, and it vibrates, so the arrows are here a little too lightweight. But it still works and kicks. Nice. Oh look, built-in Tatar. I mean, under $100 and you get built-in Tatar. So nice. So far, with these arrows at least, let me shoot this one with heavy arrows. They are 450, so they're a little too heavy, but we are beyond 10 grain. Let's see what it does. Yeah, then it feels better. So need to get a little heavy arrows then. But then it's pretty nice. Shoot outside of this flap with 29 pounds. Nice. Okay, this is what it does. The first arrow to test. And now it should work because you need to compensate for it, yes. But you let your body do the job. Overcompensating. 35 pounds with 300 grain, just fine. Look at this. This is just, yeah, just nice. Nice. The 40 pound with 300 grain arrows. Rattles a little, but nice. You get there. So you need a few shots. Oh, but you know what the bow is doing? Pretty. Today it's just a quick one to see what the draw it says at 28, and you know, we don't have, because we have 3 bows, so this is the 29 pounds. At 28, 28.5, and at 30 it would have 33. At 28 is here, looking really, really nice, and not there yet. Look at this, a little bit more. So 29 must probably put it on 30, but we don't want to hold it too long. 30, look at this, 30, and we have a string angle of 60 degrees. Well done, Nikita. This is the poundage we get out of it, and then you see here we have these like Korean style knocks. I like them because they're easy to string and you don't have to worry that they come off, so there's nothing going to happen. We have a small leather string pad here, dampen the string vibration quite nicely, and they will get, once you shoot a few times, you see it already, this small dot, they will get a small groove, and then the string rests even nicer in it. Then you have your usual, it's a little doubled up here, yep. Then you have your usual ash bamboo. On the belly you have a little thingy for the handle. Again, like Korean style and almost all Sarmat bows, you have here this, it's rubbery, which is good because this takes away, works as a dampener, takes away a lot of these vibrations, this nice leather handle. And then you have here these 2 flaps. You can use them as an arrow rest if you want to, if you're afraid that you scratch your hand, or you shoot like this and you protect your bow. This one, it makes it a little louder, and in this way you don't hear anything. Pretty. And the bottom nook is always a bit more rounded, so more sturdy, just in case you put it somewhere you sit on your horseback, you don't, you don't hurt anyone. The top is more pointy, and the bow is still straight because there is no wiggling going on and no wobbly, nothing. So this bow is really stiff. This is the 40 pounder, but they're all the same. Really, really nice. The 29 pound, which has 28 and something, or 28, 29 inches, 300 grain arrows. 132, as expected. 141. 148, a little push with the Tatar. Now, 35 pounds, 300 grain, 29 inches. Would do more, 139, 156, yeah, once the tip is completely back here, 150, in the 40 pounder. This one gets a little stiff at the end, 150, 148, 152, only to see what it does with 450 grain and 30 inches. But then you need to force it so it doesn't want to do 30, this one. 130. Slows down a lot. For this one you need a little heavy arrows. For the other two, 300 grain is just fine, and then you see what you get out of it. And for a bamboo bow, not too bad. For now, my go-to one would be the 35 pound, feels just fine and throws 30-ish inches. So these are 30. A bit too heavy, but only that you see the length. Look, like this. Oop, a little fishtailing. Tatar string twist. And they shoot a group. This is, we'll shoot a few more. They are 29 inches and it's just fine, so you don't max the bow out. And 29 simply does the job. Lightweight arrows. Look at this. Go away, butterfly. String twist, Tatar. Let's see torque. handle is made for torque. Oh, so nice. So you can play around with this bow, and this bow is so stiff it doesn't mind. So again, torque. Look at this, and then you can whatever, you know. Nice. So down cutter. Yeah, works too. Not so nice. The handle is not made, so it's, I don't know, it's more squarish, and you have the root of your thumb is not like, not for me at least. Side down. Best for me. I didn't shoot 3 fingers. Okay. So look at this. I show you directly now. Easy peasy. See that? Nice. Really nice. Awesome. For me, I said right now the 35 pound is just, it draws nice, doesn't get the stacking at the end. It does nice 29. Cutter, string twist, all no problem. Do you have a hand shock? A little. And a little vibration you have. But what can you do? It's not annoying, but it's there. Nice. This bow is fun. And this rubber in the handle really dampens this whole thing a little. Nice. Fuse, just nice. And where you point, the arrow goes. So the learning curve of this bow is not so big. So it's not, 5 seconds, but you have a little, when the string hits here, you feel it a little in the hand. And just so you see, because you always want to see groups. There we go. And as it's kind of stylization of a Tatar, we shoot an Ottoman. Hope you see the bow. Look at this, huh? Nice curves, 29 inches, no problem. Would do 30, but I don't have lightweight 30-inch arrows right now. But at least your 29 is written on it. A little cutter and a little string twist, and this bow is really kicking arrows. Really, really nice. I mean, for the price, you still think of horseback. So we know now already that we can do this one easy. So this handle is really made for it. Can we do this one? Look at this. Yes, we can. Look, nice, works, just nice. So, with this bow, everything is possible. Let's see, because it could be almost like a Saracen. The wrong nocks, obviously. These ones, it makes your life a little harder, and no knocking point. Always easy to have this on, but of course I'm not a Lysander, so he works too, really. There you have it, the Mamai by Sarmat Archery. This hay bale is not stable. I can't sit. Yes, I can sit. I can put my feathers on it. So you have an ambidextrous bow. You can shoot right, left hand, 3-finger Mediterranean, whatever you like. Looks nice. I mean, if you like this natural look, you would like to have a wood bow, not the fiberglass or laminated bow with glass on it or stuff like this, and you don't want to spend a fortune. Definitely recommend it, and this is a nice shape and a nice performing bow. String, a bow, and a sleeve is 4 points. The handling of these bows, they are incredibly easy to string, and because they are very stiff, they are directly straight, so you don't have to worry about anything. They're simply straight and completely no deal, so you can't do anything wrong. The tips are sturdy, so even if you put this one on the ground, you know, it's nothing is going to happen. So that's why handling 10. Build, and you saw it already in the close-ups. We know it now already from Sarmat. They do really a nice job and with every bow. So it's not that one is nicer and the other ones look not so good. They're all always the same. Nice finish. The leather handle is just nice and accurate. These two flaps there. I like the other solution better we had on other bows from Sarmat, but it's most probably a matter when you ask them, they can do it. So there you have your description, and it's written max 29, and I would stick with it. You can draw this bow 30. There's no stacking, and it's fine. So this is the 35 pound. When you have the 40 pounder, this one gets a little stiffer. That's why we have max draw 28 inches. And you should stick with it. It does 29, but it gets stiff back there. So, and you saw even 30 pounds. It's doable, but you don't want to do this. Okay, simply stick to the max draw, or ask Sarmat again what the max draw is. Maybe they have some slight variations. On the website it's written 30 inches, so theoretically you could shoot them, but you always go what is written on the bow. What do we have? Build 10. The basic feel of this bow. The handle is for me a little, look, it's here wider than it is deep, even here. So it's get a bit more round down there, but here it's quite flat. Gives me, I don't know, it's okay, you get used to it. But if you want to do down katra, it was a little harder for me because I miss here my pressure point, so to say. It's lacking a little. But you get, otherwise you get used to it. But on the other side, if you do, here Japanese torque works just fine. So it depends how you shoot and what you shoot. I mean, you could shoot this bow even with your, this style where you only hold the bow like this. It's fine, but I'm not totally happy with the handle. It's not wiggly, it's nice, but the handle is a little for me off. That's why I give it 9 points. Draw experience is just nice. So it's nothing here you feel it coming. So here you feel that you have to bend the limbs. And then 28, nothing, 29, nothing, 30, nothing. So this bow does easy 30 inches, but max 29. So there is no stacking in the draw. If you saw the poundage, goes up very gentle. Draw experience, impressively nice, 10. And the shooting experience, you have a little kick and you have a little, I don't know, it's a little rattling. Maybe it goes away over time, but for now it's, you feel it. So I'm now a little picky again, but I have to. Others are not like this. And then of course it depends on the arrow weight. So I shot 300 grain with all of them. And I only talk about the 33 pound now, so that would be whatever, 9 grain, something is already the limit. So I would go with 10 grain. With one of these bows, you lose a little speed, but then it's more comfortable to shoot. But there was no recommendation of arrow weight, so that's why you need to check. On the other side, most probably you want to shoot this bow with nice wood arrows, and they are mostly a little heavier than the 300 grain carbon arrows I have. When you have them in 29, 30 inches, then you are good to go. But still a little, I need to be picky, that's why we have another 10-point grade system, so 9 points. Then we end up with 52 out of 60, which is still an awesome value. And talking about value, price value, what did I say? 85 US dollars. I mean, this is for, it's still a laminated bow, so it's not a one-piece wood carved. You have bamboo on the back, bamboo on the belly, and ash in between. So this complete thing, ash goes from here, down there, over there, to there. And then it's backed up with bamboo, and then they make these nice curves in it. Of course you get a little string follow, means when you unstring the bow now, it will not go back to its position it was before. So it was before most probably a bit more like, a bit more straight. Now it leaves a little of this thing, this is called string follow, but you can get rid of it. Either you string it sometimes a little the other way around with a string in the right length, or you put it somewhere and hang weights in it. So there are videos how to get rid of string follow, but I don't mind. It gives this bow, when it creates this little string follow, a bit more smoothness to draw, and you reach easier than even 30 inches. So I think once this bow is broken in, so to say, it's even nicer to shoot, and then even maybe this kick should go away a little, because there is no reason to really kick, because this is a leather. And as you see now, after a few shots, you see already the groove here, so it's not really a string bridge, a hard material which stops rapidly. It still dampens, but still you have it a little. So over time, I guess it will go away. And when you shoot 10 grain arrows, it's not a problem. But I like this bow. Look at this. It's nice. It's pretty neat. It's working. And $85. I mean, tell me, bow, a laminated bow or a fiberglass bow for this price, which performs that nice. Pretty. For me, the handle could be a little deeper here, that I have a bit more beef on the root of my thumb. This is the only thing. There is for me a little bit lacking, but you can always talk to them and they can make it custom made for you as you wish. They are flexible and they are really good in what they are doing. So there you have it, my 3 Mamai bows. And now they're up for sale because I can't keep all the bows. So I have the 29, the 35 and the 40 pound Mamai directly here for sale. In Malta you save shipping costs because you can pick them up here in Lea. Otherwise I can ship them to you. Let me know if you want to have one. Thank you very much, Nikita, for sending me these bows. Of course I paid a little for it, so it's not for free, and I didn't get paid to do this review. As usual, nobody pays me to do a review. I got now a request from Skillshare. They would sponsor me, but you know, Skillshare is, I don't know, and then they pay 100 euros per video once a month, and I don't know, and I don't want to bother you with these advertisements. It's already enough because I monetize my channel that you see always these advertisements. But you know, if you want to grow your channel, if you want to, you know, you have to monetize it. So, but I don't bother you now with sponsored adverts. So that's why it's still all me. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.